Because he was like, all right, I'm done. He done
Yeah.
turned tail on me. He all right.
Joe Biden recently was confronted by 50 Cent.
Oh, that had to be funny.
So, yo, it was a funny episode. We might react to that. But man. So this pains me, man. I talked about this before, about this whole thing with situation with. Let me ask you this before. How you feel about people getting a chance and then blowing it? How you feel about that?
Happens all the time. People, how I feel about it?
Yeah, like how you feel? Like, all right, let me ask you this.
Personally, how I personally feel about it, I really don't. Look, man.
If I was a superstar, because I'm already a superstar. If I was a superstar, right? And I put you on. Let's say I put you on.
Okay.
And then 6 months later, you get online, so you broke, and I'm a bitch.
Damn. Ho. Why am I calling you a bitch?
I don't know. Why you calling me a bitch? What I do?
Exactly. And I mean, if you were the better, I mean, okay, you're the bigger artist.
I'm the bigger artist, and I put you on.
And you put me on.
And then 6 months later, you homeless, and you call me a bitch. And say that I didn't. What you did for me, what I did for you, didn't help you get out. You still in the same situation. Whose fault is that?
That's my fault. Like with the opportunity that you just gave me, I should be making moves here, left, right. You know what I mean? That's on my resume now. I got a song with such and such. Like, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That puts me through other doors with other people. You know what I mean?
With that being said,
that's what I would think would happen. But you know, shit happens, bro. Sometimes you do something and it don't bring no movement. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know.
Ain't no way in the world I'm making that excuse.
Okay, I'm just saying,
bro, you give me a chance to do a song with Kendrick Lamar. If I did a song with Kendrick, me right now, I am not going online saying anything. I am going online to maximize everything I can out of that song.
You're right. I 10,000% agree with you.
Everything. I'm be like, yeah, I was on the Kendrick song. I'm on every interview. I'm playing it. It's in my car. I'm singing the verse. I'm doing everything I can. And on top of that, I'm trying to get another version popping. Anything I can do, I'm doing it. But some of these dudes, man, I don't know, man. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy, man. But hey, man, Told You Talk. Know what it is, man. We back.
Told You Talk.
Man, how y'all doing, man? This is Told You Talk. You know what it is, man. Let me get a legendary spell. This is Told You Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscriptions today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation link, it's right on the screen. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me a hidden gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 17,000. Yes, I am the King of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. I got my co-host with me right here today. Hey!
Be Dot Well, aka Big Tech. Holla at me.
Yeah, man. All right, so look, man. This is the episode with Dodie 6. He was on the song Hey Now. Everybody likes his verse. Over 100 million listeners to that song. Over 100 million listeners. I'm just gonna say this. You have the audacity to say that song did nothing for you is mind-blowing to me.
That sounds crazy diabolical.
Crazy diabolical.
How, bro?
Double negative, nigga.
I mean, look, like I say, shit happens, bro.
Oh,
but
man.
When you on a song with somebody that big, you talking about he had a song with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, it's on Hey Now. This song Hey Now. Hey Now, say now.
Yeah.
He's the second dude.
Oh, this is the dude we talk about?
Yeah. Niggas on the song with Kendrick talking about something they didn't do nothing for him. What?
You mean he did more? That's the gunplay is getting more. He doing fine.
bro.
All
But
he
there's a
said was-
reason. There's
all
a
he
reason.
said was spooky, delirious.
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's it. And that's it.
Yeah,
That's
done.
it. Shit gets spooky, scary, delirious. Whatever he said. You know what he said.
Yeah.
He's on the freshman cover now.
Who?
Yeah, double XL.
Who lefty?
Him and the other boy.
So what's going on?
I don't know, man. I got a bigger gripe with this, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this video of the boy Jalopy talking about it. Shout out to Jalopy. And we're gonna come back and discuss. I have a bigger thing that I want to say about this. I think that this is the bigger problem.
I mean, before we start, it sounds like a misappropriation of funds.
But I think it's a little more than that.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's get to it, man. All right, this video comes courtesy of Jalopy. You know what it is, man. Let's get it.
This video is about to get very surgical, so stay with me. Bruh. How did this get worse? How did this get worse? And just if you're not familiar with what's going on, I'll give you a brief summary. This is Dodie 6. He was on GNX with Kendrick Lamar on the song Hey Now, right? Dodie 6 went live the other day, and he was wilding out, saying that he was on substances, that he lost a child, that he's homeless, all this different stuff, right? And then somebody had mentioned Kendrick Lamar, and he was like, that Kendrick Lamar feature ain't changed nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in the streets. Boom, boom, boom. Right? And you know a whole bunch of people gonna have their own personal opinion on that.
So how you feel about that? Somebody. All right, let me ask you this before we even get to that. How you feel about celebrities giving up their business online? And I'm not gonna sit here and say Dodie 6 is a celebrity, but still, you did a song with a major artist.
I mean, no. He's a celebrity now. I mean, he may not be like an A-list celebrity,
Yeah,
but he's
but
definitely
out there, nigga.
you out there.
How you
go
feel,
somewhere
how
and
you
people
feel
be
about,
like,
how
I
you
know
feel
who you
about
are.
that? How you feel about people at his caliber or level of stardom going online and talking that the song didn't do nothing for him?
I don't think it's a smart move. You know what I mean? But these these YNs, man, they different, bro. They different. These cameras, these cameras are the world, man. It's like it's totally different now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like mad different. These young brothers, that everything, the world must know what's going on with every little piece of your life. And I guess everything is about content with them.
I got a theory about that. But
everything is with content with them, man. So that's what it seems like.
I got a major theory about that, but let's keep going.
You see what I'm saying? But it's allowing people to slander Kendrick Lamar. And I did a whole video yesterday basically trying to look at it from an empathetic standpoint and have compassion and all that good stuff, right? But I learned a valuable lesson all over again, okay? You got to be careful with your grace. Now, that doesn't mean don't have compassion or forgiveness for people, but your grace is like, you know what I'm saying, how far you allow it to go without tainting how you view something, or you feel me, or what you'll do. And I just feel like we gave a lot of grace yesterday. I seen the comments on my video, all that.
All right, I agree with that, what he just said to a certain extent. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you don't know. You just got to be who you are. But you can't be stupid. And I guess that's what he's trying to say when you say you got to be careful with your grace. But in my opinion, I think that when you do something for somebody, you don't know what they're going to do after that. It's really nothing you can do.
That's a fact.
It's really nothing you could do. Like Kendrick Lamar could have gave this nigga the planet Jupiter, and he could have said, "What the fuck this planet do for me? Jupiter ain't do shit for me. He gave me Jupiter. That shit ain't do nothing for me." You know what I'm saying? Like,
that planet cold, man.
That planet cold. Planet all gas. You know what I'm saying? All gas, all ass. It just do shit for me. fuck
Facts.
Jupiter. The freak should have gave me Pluto instead.
Right, yeah.
That's the one I wanted.
That's the one I wanted.
Like what? There's nothing you can do. Like for real.
Ain't nothing Kendrick Lamar can do about that. Come on, young man. What's going on,
Come on, man?
Bro, what if I told y'all this dude was possibly lying? That he was probably lying about the whole thing. That he was lying about the whole thing. What? And this is what we got as a source. It's Lush One from No Jumper. However you feel about him is how you feel about him, right? But bro, Lush One say he spoke to Dodie 6 Pops, right? And Dodie 6 Pops, or it was his manager, one of those, they said that Dodie 6 is not homeless.
Yo.
Get the fuck up.
Yo, man.
Bro, come on, bro. You better be homeless,
man.
nigga.
What's going on,
Nigga,
man?
you better
Everybody
be homeless.
For clout,
You
man.
better be homeless, bro. Let's come back to the big screen on this one, bro. I got something to say.
That's all this for clout, my
bro.
nigga.
You better be homeless, nigga.
That nigga's not homeless, y'all.
Nigga's not homeless, all the sympathetic, poor cheer cries we got for you. What? You ain't homeless? He probably got kicked out for a day. Your parents probably kicked him out. You know, you're like, you ever seen your kids like, I'm leaving. You like, they got their suitcase and you're like, okay, leave. Where you gonna go? Somewhere. I don't know.
These people, man, I don't get it, bro. I mean, maybe because I'm older or something, man. But I don't. All this clout chasing is crazy to me, man. Like, but you know, everybody want to be famous, right?
My thing is, what is the purpose of this? Is it, you know what? Let's keep it going and we're going to get back to it, man, because I got some questions to ask you. And I know you probably, I got some questions to ask you. So let's keep it going, man.
They said Dodie 6 is not homeless. They also said, this is the crazy part, they said Dodie 6 is not on... Dodie 6, they said Dodie 6 is not on... You gotta be kidding me. If this is... Listen, and I feel like it's true, bruh. I feel like it's true, bruh. And the reason why I think it's true is because I think back to something I saw on Twitter that I didn't really put too much mind into because No Jumper had posted it. You see what I'm saying? Just like here. But some of this stuff is starting to... Listen. Look at this. This is apparently Dodie 6 texting Adam 22. Says, no, answer the phone, dude. Post that shit now. Why you not answering, bro? I'm busy. Whole day booked up. Let me know what you got to say. I'm on the news at 12. Bro, post that I'm on. I don't give a... Post Dodie is on and say K-Dot ain't tapping in. What? I wasn't even thinking much about that, but...
So you telling No Jumper Adam 22 to post that you are on... Let's just say METHOD, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
He on that method.
You on that method, man.
He on that
you know
method,
what I'm saying?
man.
And you telling them to post that K-Dot is a bitch. After this man gave you the biggest look of your life. And you say, I don't care. Post that K-Dot is a bitch. He ain't tapping in.
But no, he didn't say he was a bitch. He just said he ain't tapping in.
No, he did say he's a bitch. No, he said that. I'll run it back. So you can hear what he said.
Post Dodie is on and say K-Dot ain't tapping in. What? I wasn't even thinking much.
Yo, you can't make this shit up, bro. This is crazy. So I give you the biggest look of your life, and you turn around and tell somebody to post that I'm a bitch. No, you tapping in.
Man, these niggas is weird, man.
Oh man, let's
They
keep it going.
weird,
Man.
yo. They weird.
This shit is crazy.
About that, but with this makes sense. This makes sense. Now, it is possible that they taking advantage of this moment to create some division or some chaos or something. I don't know. I don't put that type of shit past these type of platforms. Okay? But bro, some things are adding up. You see what I'm saying? They're adding up. And listen, bro, if this is true, wow. Perfect example of, one more thing. He also said that Dodie is supposed to be getting royalties from Hey Now, but he doesn't know how to do the process. What? Are you serious? Now, let's talk about something, bro. Something real, okay? Now, I think, especially in the black community, if your teenage years or whatever, however old you was, were spent as a dropout of high school, or you didn't finish high school and you wasn't working, you see what I'm saying? You was always outside, or you get kicked out, you left from home, whatever. You end up missing a whole lot of the natural develop, not the natural development, but like the normal society development that you should be getting, like learning how to do taxes, learning how to all these different things. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're away from home. You feel me? Somebody would have to want to look at you and help you out just for the sake of helping you out, not because they child or whatever. You feel me? And that's the type of stuff you end up not really learning about or figuring out, especially if you're not dedicated to your craft or in places that could be beneficial for you. You in like a more toxic environment, like you definitely gonna end up for like not knowing some of this stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, now I agree with that. I agree with what he's saying. I understand exactly what he's saying.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? I understand what he's saying. I'm gonna let it play a little more, then we gonna finish it out. I'm not
fatherless homes.
Yeah.
Saying, and that's something we don't really talk about within our community is how much of our downfall at times could be just from the lack of understanding.
All right, we gonna stop it there. Y'all want to see the rest of the video? Y'all go right on his page. All right. Yeah. So, all right. So let's continue with that, cause
yeah. That's weird, bro. That's bro. That's weird.
Do you think? All right. So let me ask you this. Right. Do you think that at this point, I know for a fact that he's been saying, Dodie Six been saying he wanted to work with Kendrick Lamar for a long time. He finally gets his chance. Is it possible that he just didn't have all his paperwork right, and now he's upset that everybody else is getting paid and he hasn't gotten paid?
I think that's what it sounds exactly like. It could be possible what's going on. Like, yo, you what? You got what? You got
so
what?
So why would he say he homeless?
I don't know, man. I wish I could tell you, man. I wish I could give you a definite answer. This is what I think. But at the saying that he's homeless and then hearing that he's not homeless, it's all about clout, man. That's all I'm saying. If I see something else, please show me something different, my dude.
Yeah. Please
show me something different, because all I see is clout. Clout chasing, clout chasing, clout chasing. Like, bro, if you had you know what I mean, what, Kendrick ain't tapping in because he ain't telling you how to handle your business? Like, who's your management? Who are the people that who's your who's your team? Where's your team? Your team is supposed to be, you know what I mean, handling that for you, or put you in the right direction.
Yeah,
that's what your team. That's what your
it should have
team
been
is
handled.
for.
It should have been handled before that.
Of course. So who is his team? Like, who is his team? Like I'm sure. Like, okay, this is the first time I heard about the bull, but obviously he has some kind of following. So this can't be that new to him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The record business. This is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean. So it can't be that new to him. So my question is, what's going on?
I think some people, they get put on a level too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some people, they're not ready for stardom because they're still in the hood. They haven't grown past the mentality of being from hood to business. So a lot of these people, they jump and they want to still play. Because he said one thing he said in the joint. He said, we didn't watch it, but he said in the joint, he said, I'm still over here in the 40s, basically. I'm still in the projects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, why are you still in the projects?
Because where it's comfortable at.
So you agree that niggas is comfortable in chaos?
Yes.
I agree. I understand that.
When you're young and just been doing it that way for so long,
it's normal to you.
It's not chaos. It's normal. Yeah, it's normal.
What is chaos? It's just normal chaos.
Yeah,
it's like war. Normal. It's like you be in a war. Like
it's normal.
You see the bombs.
You know what I mean? I didn't know it wasn't normal until I moved out the city. I didn't know it was normal until I moved to the suburbs. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought, you know what I mean? Like I said before, like, man, I tell my
who fault is that? Who fault? I'm not asking you who fault is that. Like I'm blaming you. Yeah, I'm asking who fault is that? Who do we blame for us not being aware that our environment is dangerous?
It's so many levels of that, bro.
Yeah, give me a.
It's so many.
Give me
levels.
A short version of what you think.
It's
the white man.
That's part of it.
The white man.
The white man is part of it, bro. It's part of it.
The man.
The man is definitely part of it, bro. I got to tell you, the man is definitely part of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So that's a part. I mean, but it's a lot of contributing factors to why we are comfortable in those environments. Well, I mean, it's not. We're comfortable because this. I mean, it's something that this is what you only know.
That's what I was gonna say to you. So, is it because we kind of like we're comfortable in this environment because we've been through so much that it's just the way it is.
Yeah,
we are the masters of it is what it is.
Yeah,
black people.
Facts.
So, but here's my pushback on that. Right. I don't think we need to be that way anymore. I think society has changed. I think I'll be honest with you. I think that we're in a 10 times much better position than we was years ago. I think we don't take advantage of it. I think that a lot of us, not all of us, let me put it out there. I think a good portion of us still have this mind state that we have to be there.
I don't agree.
You don't think that a lot of people in the hood believe that they have to be in the hood? You don't believe that? He literally did a song with Kendrick Lamar, and he said it changed nothing for him. He's still in the hood.
Yeah.
So you don't believe he believes he has to be in the hood? He just did a song with the biggest artist in the world. How does that not change a little bit of your life?
It does, but sometimes it takes a while for even the royalties and everything to come in. So,
but I'm saying to even get that opportunity, now you can leverage that against a bunch of different things.
Yeah, you could.
Really could. Just forget him for now. I guess what I'm asking you is, let me ask you in a different way. Do you think people enjoy living in the hood? Let me ask you that way.
Okay, no. But hold.
Okay,
listen.
Yeah.
Most of the time, okay, living in the hood is not bad. It's the violence and the gangs that make living in the hood bad.
Now you have to break that up because if you're saying living in the hood not bad,
it's not bad, bro.
But the violence and the gangs are bad.
Yes.
Which is in the hood.
Yes. Okay.
So you saying it's a subsection of things. It's not just the hood is not just gangs. The hood is also culture, food.
Yes, it's
okay.
Community.
All right, okay, I get you.
It's definitely community. I love going back, seeing my family.
See, there you go, right there. My point exactly, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
People like to go there, not because of the gangs and shit, but you do have to be aware that. How would I say this without offending anybody? You do have to be aware, because I'm from the hood, but you have to be aware that it's not the most model place to go. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. It's not.
Let's be honest.
Okay, yeah.
If like I'm from Jersey City, I'm not gonna walk around downtown 2:00 in the morning. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be downtown North 2:00 in the morning.
Well, that's just a smart thought to do. Just like me, I wouldn't be in where I'm from at that time. But I mean, if I'm out,
yeah.
But I'm older now.
Yeah.
When I was younger, it wasn't nothing.
You do it.
Yeah, I'm in the city.
It's exciting.
It was not just it was exciting. It was just kind of exciting.
Yeah, exciting.
It was
you don't know what's gonna happen. It's like, oh shit,
you don't know what's going to happen
around the corner.
Nah, but I'm out there. I'm out there with my family. I'm out there with my family. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So it's not like it's like I feel like I'm in danger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You always gotta keep your head on the swivel.
That's in danger.
But you gotta keep your head. I mean, but you gotta keep your head on the swivel. But you used to it.
That's what I mean. That's my point that I'm making to you. My point I'm making to you is we became accustomed to that type of lifestyle.
Yes.
That type of life. Again, there's no disrespect to anybody. I'm just saying what I observed when I moved out of the hood. I was raised in the hood, raised in the projects all my life. And I understand it. But what I'm saying is I think that we have to get rid of that mind state, because this is just my personal opinion. I think that we glorify criminality too much.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that.
And I think that's why a lot of the black community hasn't advanced past, because whenever somebody get locked up that you know is a stone cold killer or you know he's a drug dealer, the first thing you put on Facebook, free my mans.
Free.
And you know that dude, he's responsible for death and destruction. Yeah. But we, for some reason, we embrace that type of behavior. And I think that that's wrong. And to kind of like tie it up to where I'm saying with this, Dodie 6, instead of him getting online and displaying his emotions, we supposed to be able, he's supposed to have either a handler, or we supposed to be able to have control of that type of mind state. It shouldn't be I get online and talk about Kendrick Lamar as a bitch and he did nothing for me. Like, why? And it's not even that nothing to do with Kendrick. I'm saying that I think a lot of people, I'll put it to you like this. A lot of people feel like they're entitled to these things. Mm-hmm. And they want the whole world to feel sympathetic for them. And this is the reason why we get online and we start spewing our feelings, which we should keep that shit to ourselves. Mm-hmm. What he did, that should have never happened. He should have never, ever, he will never get another feature from Kendrick.
I agree. But I also have a theory on, I have a slight theory about how and why we embrace
gangsterism.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially especially like in the 60s and the 70s, we as black people, we don't trust the police. Mm-hmm. And we've seen a bunch of police abuse. Mm-hmm. So now, you know what I mean, even the criminals and the crooks, we don't trust the police either.
So you're saying that okay, I'll get
okay. And then everybody has loved ones. Mm-hmm. Everybody has loved ones. Even the most criminals, people in the world have loved ones. People that love them to death and is going to fight for them. Yeah. And when it comes to, especially when it comes to gangs, they have a quality of inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's really about inclusion. About, I mean, we know it's not. We know deep down it's not the best thing for you,
Mm-hmm.
but
Some
to
people
the
think,
people that live in those areas,
yeah,
it's a sense of family.
they feel like that's what they had, all they have.
No,
Not
it's
all they
not all
have,
they have. No, it's just a
but
sense of family.
it's a sense of
It's a
yeah.
sense of family, bro.
Okay.
And you grow up with the criminal.
Yeah.
You see him grow up. You see most of y'all homies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or whatever. So you see
And
the
sometimes
criminal,
you were one of them.
and you
Yeah,
will run.
okay,
And if
yeah.
when you want to step out and step
Yeah.
in, that was your man's. You know what I mean? So you don't trust the police.
Mm.
So, and what you see from them, even though in the suburbs, the police can be, you know what I mean, your friend to the other side of people. You know what I mean? To us, we still like, we ain't trusting you all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
We don't trust you, but it's the same. That's my theory. It's like, it's just we know the people, the criminals, because we live side by side with them. Even though they are destroying the community, even though they are, um, I'm not trying to say that they are unaliving people.
Mm.
And you know what I mean, they are unaliving people, but but the reason why they're celebrated is because most of the time they're just not unaliving people. They all have their grudges.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They're feeling like, okay, you did this to me, so I'm doing this to you.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Back.
Just really young boy stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And most of the time it's the young boys because they really haven't.
Well, okay, so I got
But hold
a
on, but
little bit to say
just,
about that.
okay, I'm just not saying it's good.
No, I'm not saying it's good either.
I'm not saying it's good. Like
Yeah.
you said, I totally agree. We got to find some kind of way to get out
Yeah.
of this mentality. But I know why the people cheer for the bad guy, especially in the cities.
Well, this is the thing, and this is my theory, and I respect your theory. I think that's actually, I think on its face, I think your theory is true, but I think also too, my theory also that I have is also true too, in a sense. I think that we've been manipulated. I think that the criminal has manipulated the Black community. I'm being honest. I think they manipulated us into believing that they're the hero and they're the villain. Yeah. And we're cheering for them. And again, family, you could be manipulated by your family.
True.
People can manipulate the hell out of you. Your own mother manipulates you. Tell you a bunch of shit that ain't true, and you believe her to the end.
To the end.
And then niggas tell you, nah, your mom's lying. You said my mom was a liar? Right. Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe that, and it's not just Black people that did this. This been happening since slavery. We've been pent against each other. The colorism, everything you could think about. But I think when it got to a certain extent, I think that the Black Panthers was traded in for the hoodlums.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think the hoodlums have taken over, and they make it seem like it's about survival, but it's about them being selfish. Not about survival. I'll tell you right now, it's not about survival right now. People that's doing things now, in my opinion, it's all about them being selfish.
And that's how they've been able to extort hip-hop rappers so much. You know why?
Right.
Because you're not supposed to snitch as a rapper.
Yeah,
you can't snitch as a rapper.
They've been using the words against you the whole time.
Bro, you can't snitch as a rapper, so if I'm extorting you, guess what?
Yeah, you gonna take it.
You gonna
give me what I want.
You can't sit there and call the police about these dudes trying to extort me.
Yeah, because guess what? If I don't kill you, or if I don't get you out of here, delete you, I'll just extort you. If I don't extort you, if you get away, you rat, then nobody's gonna respect you. So you're gonna lose either way.
And they knew this. That's why it worked so well for so long.
I'm telling you,
because rappers can't call the police.
Can't.
You can't be involved with the police if you're a rapper.
They've been using this against you.
Gangster. Oh, you gangster, bro?
Oh, you gangster?
All right, well, come on. I'm gonna extort you.
They've been using this against you. So what I'm saying is, I think that people need to be a little more, have a little more gratitude And I think that Dodie 6 was wrong 100%. Whether even if all the stuff that happened to him, as a man, you should never get online and air out your grievances to a bunch of people you don't know. Because what happens is we start to take that and dissect it and say, the first thing we're going to say is, oh, nigga, shut the fuck up. You're just song with Kendrick, nigga. I don't care what you tell us. I don't care if you told us the most egregious thing. I don't care. Because I'm going to be like, you just did a song with the biggest artist in the world. And you say this song ain't do nothing for you. Once you spew those words out your mouth, then I realize it goes right back to what I said about people being selfish. It's all about you.
Facts.
Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have said nothing. I don't care what anybody says. You would have said nothing. But I definitely think that us as black people, we need to start, how would I say this? We need to start, because it's difficult, man. It's difficult. Because it's difficult to hold ourselves accountable for something that we really didn't cause.
Yeah, he off the hook for this one. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
He off the hook for this one. I'm sorry, bro. He wilding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally understand. I totally,
You know what I
everything
mean?
you say makes perfect sense.
If we really can't, like, for me to sit here and say that black people need to change, that's true. But also too, this is a deep rooted thing. And some of the people are being manipulated by people that think are their friends.
Yeah.
So even if me and you get on here and say this, people gonna get in the comments and say I disagree because they got their idea from somebody else.
Yeah.
So we're never gonna be able to be one cohesive unit, at least not right now, because it's certain things that we could say we agree to, but some people won't say it in public. They'll keep their mouth shut. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that Dodie 6 should have never did that.
Yeah, I think
he should. I think he should have just
like I said, that sound like a cloud chase, man.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Especially if what the bull was saying is true, that's definitely a cloud chase.
Yeah. All right, man, we out of here, man. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. We be back. Y'all, peace, bye.
Yeah, he cloud chase. He cloud chase.